I'm reading this post from Rob, community post. It looks like tonight's video may not be uploaded. I have a restriction notice from YouTube and I need to figure out why. Robert. Some of the comments. Carlos Munez. Robert, they will flag you because they see you as a threat. You may want to add a couple of mods to your chat. I've seen comments in your chat that will get you flagged for sure. They will say despicable things in the chat just to get your channel hit. Just some friendly advice and keep on grinding. Gillacris. They're flagging your videos. Those MobTube, John Martin. Those MobTube guys snitch each other out left and right. Probably should leave them alone, Rob. They play dirty. Okay, so obviously, see, Convict Inc. is run by a guy named Rob. I really like Rob. One of the reasons why I like Rob is because he just has a very, very honest spirit. He has a very, very sincere spirit. He's a guy that's been in prison for 30 years, but Rob doesn't carry himself like a tough guy. He carries himself like a regular guy. I mean, most of the time that when he first started making videos, he was like so self-conscious of himself, and you know, was very nervous about whether or not he was talking right. And you know, that just shows me that he was a sincere dude and he didn't have any agenda, you know. And plus, he did his time. And you know, I like to support guys like that, man, because I think that they deserve a second chance. I think they have a lot to offer. But when you start getting into the politics of YouTube, it gets dirty, you know, and people start to target your channel. And I think it's messed up because guys like Rob depend on the income that they receive from YouTube. You know, he just got out of prison. He's only been home for a year. So for these MobTube guys who claim that they're all about honor, you see, they like the mafia because they like what the mafia represents. And these guys like Fat Ball Sicilian will tell you, you know, hey, I wish that things were the way that they were years and years ago. You know, this new criminal world is so fake and phony. You know, so my whole thing is this: if you guys really look up to the mafia and you honor and respect their code of respect, you know, you respect the mafia from the old days because you like the way that they handle themselves, and you like the fact that they were top echelon criminals. Okay, why don't you model yourself after them then? If you have a conflict with somebody, why are you reporting their channel and trying to get their channel flagged and hit? And you know, basically what you're doing is you're trying to hit them where it hurts, their pocket. You're trying to stop them from making money. And yeah, man, I think the MobTube world is a bunch of phony people. You make these MobTube channels, and you're influenced by these mafia guys like Carlo Gambino. And then you act like Sammy the Bull. So I don't know. You know, Rob was in prison with a lot of these mafia guys. He was there with them physically. He could touch these guys. He could smell their breath. A lot of these MobTube guys have only seen documentaries and read books about these people. Rob was there with them. So I think that he's a threat to them because of that, because he actually has a humanized relationship with these mafia guys like Carmine Persico. He didn't find out about them in a documentary. He doesn't look up to them like me. I watch documentaries, so I kind of learn about these characters through documentaries, of course. But he learned about these guys from real life. Rob has been in prison for 20 years, so he never really had the opportunity to sit on YouTube and look up a bunch of mob docs. So, yeah, I think that's why they view him as a threat, because he has actual real relationships with these people. But yeah, like I said, man, Rob, keep pushing, keep doing your thing. To you MobTube guys, you guys are terrible. You should go by some type of YouTube Omerta where you don't snitch on people's channels. Peace.